Hey guys, this is the Dark Man here, and we're back with another creepypasta. Now this one I'm narrating to you is a freestyle off the dome. I didn't write anything, so yeah. This is an Easter special. It's about two kids going into the woods following an Easter bunny. Now, I can't tell you too much, or the story will be ruined. And I cannot have that happen. But now that it's nighttime, where your fear is the highest, just sit back, relax, eat your popcorn, and drink your Coke, or whatever the hell you're snacking on. Enjoy the story. This all happened about 10 years ago. My best friend and I, Sam, were just getting out of church. Our family were going to start preparing Easter dinner as soon as we got home. Our family lived next door to each other, so it wouldn't take long for us to get together. When we got home and everyone was in the kitchen helping each other prepare food, Sam and I decided to go outside and play around. We lived near a wooded area, so we always played in the forest when we had the spare time to. On this day, when we were outside, we saw an Easter bunny just standing by the forest. We were both 5 at the time, so we didn't understand that it would be dangerous just to follow something random into the forest. We both walked over to
Aw, bunnies are so cute. I love bunnies.
it. Do you think he has any Easter eggs, Sam?
Yeah, loads of them.
When we got near the rabbit, he just stared at us with his pearly blue eyes. Hey kids, do you want to follow me to my den? I have an Easter egg hunt coming up this afternoon, and I would love for you two to join. We both followed him into the forest. Hey, will there be any other kids there? Yeah, loads of them. In my den. It took about a few minutes until we reached his den, or so I thought. There were Easter eggs everywhere. They were so colorful. From spotted ones to striped ones, to ones with zigzag designs, with various spring colors. Light green, light blue, and pink. He told us to follow him into his home, so we did. It was bright and colorful inside. He had peeps covering the wall and jelly beans on the floor. We followed him into his kitchen. Would you like some tea? He had asked us. Of course we want some. We both drank our tea.
Where are the other kids at?
Unfortunately, they couldn't make it, and it'll just be you two this evening. Now, would you like to begin? Yes? He led us outside. Now, whoever gets the most gets a prize at the end. On your mark, kid said. Go! Sam and I both ran through the forest, trying to collect as many as we could. I put some into my shirt and pants pocket. Time's almost up. The bunny began counting down from 10. And before I know it, the hunt was over. Alright, come back in. Let's see how many you all got. We all went back into his den and counted our eggs. I got 15 and Sam got 17. So it meant she won. Looks like we have a winner. The Easter Bunny started jumping up and down and dancing. He told us to open our eggs to see our prizes inside. So we did. I was the first to open an egg. And what I saw puzzled me for a second. It was the hand of a human with bloody and chipped nails, as if it struggled to get away from something. I looked up at the bunny, confused. He looked a bit different now. He gave a sinister grin. Keep looking. Sam opened her egg next. Inside hers was the foot of a human. The bunny looked even more sinister, and his teeth appeared to be sharp now. Keep looking. It was my turn next. I started to get a bit unnerved at this time. I opened up another one of mine, and inside was a child's leg. Blood oozed and dripped on the floor. Can we stop now? No. The bunny looked even more different this time. He looked a bit skinnier, and it looked like his fur was shedding off. It was Sam's turn next. Inside one of her eggs were various human intestines. The bunny looked even more sinister now. It had a tall, skinny body that was hairless. The only hair that was left were various strands of hair sticking out of its back. It had the head of a demented rabbit. Its fur on its face was matted. It had blood protruding out of it. Its teeth were sharp and yellow, and its eyes were no longer the beautiful blue that they were. They were just black and so endless. It told her to keep going and keep opening eggs. So up next was my turn. And inside my egg was a heart, still pumping and still beating. Blood squirted everywhere as I opened the egg and squirted on my face. I began to cry, tears streaming down my face. But the rabbit didn't care. He told us to keep going. Up next was Sam's turn. Inside her egg was the head of a small child that looked to be 9. That was the last time we ever opened an egg. I told her to run, and I tackled the bunny. But he got up and laughed and picked me up in the air by my neck and slammed me on the floor. He rushed to Sam and slammed her on the floor as well, which knocked us both out. We both awoke in a dirty hole in the ground. We heard people crying. It sounded like children our age. The sound of chains echoed throughout the hole. We couldn't see anything. It was pitch black all around us. All of a sudden, the sound of a door opening echoed through the cave. And in walked that rabbit I was assuming to be. A little dim light shone from where he was walking from. And what I saw terrified me still to this day. He grabbed a screaming child from the chains, ripping them from it, not even unlocking the chains, which ripped their arms off. Their blood just oozed out of their body as they cried in agonizing pain. He pulled them through the cave and back into his house, or den, or wherever the hell we were, and shut the door. Everyone around us were crying and screaming for help, but there was nothing we could do. No one would know where we were, and I thought we were hopeless.
I'm gonna go home.
I know, me too, but how are we gonna get out of here? Just then, the rabbit came back into the cave and began feasting on one of the children. We all were screaming and crying at the horrifying sight. He ripped flesh from the child's body as they screamed in pain and tried to squirm away, but they couldn't because they were chained, and the bunny was far too strong for us. He then walked over to Sam and I and stared at us with his endless black eyes. I hope you're two having fun. You're my new friends now, and you'll stay with me forever. He laughed while we cried. I kicked some dirt into his face, which caused him to fall back. A pair of keys dangled onto the floor. I don't know where they came from, but I assumed they were used to lock us up onto the chains, onto the walls. I grabbed the keys with my foot, unlocking myself from the chains. I knew the dirt in his eye wouldn't stop him forever, so I grabbed a random twig from the floor and stabbed him in one of his eyes with it. That's when I grabbed Sam, unlocked her, and we ran out of that cave and out of his house, which changed completely. There were no longer any colorful sights anywhere. There were human bones on the wall and flesh on the floor. We ran out of his den and back through the woods towards our house. It seemed like forever until we got back home. It was nighttime this time. There were police cars right by our houses. Our family saw us and they ran up to us asking where we were and what the hell we were doing. We told them everything we knew, but they didn't believe us. They saw the blood covering us and thought that we were kidnapped. In retrospect, I guess we were, but they still didn't believe the story we told them. It has been 10 years now, like I told you. My parents still don't believe me. tell them every single Easter, but with no avail, they never believe us. The main reason I'm telling this story to you all is because I see the Easter Bunny outside of my window staring from the woods, waving at me, hoping I join him